Hey Rockstars, I'm Melanie Florence and this is Hot Tea for Soul, the weekly hot tea edition. Right, so this is for the people with a lot of earth in their charts, or if you're looking for something that's for your practical, or your material world, like how we approach that, your 3D. This is the reading for you. So I'm going to do a bit of build up for the element for the week. I've got a few different decks that I'm going to draw a few different cards for and get some of the general feels for this week. It's Easter this week. And then after that, I'm going to do the Greenwood. I'm going to do a Greenwood reading. So I've been reading the Greenwood for 25 years. It's like this old Celtic deck that I've been reading forever. So I'm really tuned with it. At the end, I'm going to do individual star signs and I'm going to put them in timestamps. So check those out if you get through the whole reading. Let's see how we go. All right, hold in, right? Because it all builds up, right? It builds up this whole energy for us about what's going to go on for the week. All right, so I've been doing the weekly readings now for a while. I just did a partnership hot tea. All right, so if you're looking for something about your partnerships, I've done a pick a pile. They're two half-an-hour readings. They're very interesting. Two very different readings again. All right, and have a look at those if you're looking for a partnership read this weekend. All right. We're lifting the veil, or there has been a veil. Maybe there's been a fog. Maybe you've been going through your life in a bit of a fog. Maybe it hasn't been clear. Right? Maybe that you're sitting in a spot where it's a dreamy, bit like of a dreamlike state. There's a bit of a veil. Maybe you've done it on purpose. Maybe you're wearing rose-coloured glasses. But here we've got a fog that we're going to say may have been lifted, or be lifting, or you're living within that fog. Let's see. I'm going to pull one from the Wild Unknown Archetypes. Let's see what we got from here this week. Ooh, all right. We like to think we're mountains. We like to think we're mountains, earth people, like rock stars. Here we have the village. This is about you coming down out of that mountain and being connected to your village. It might be connected to your household, your family, your friends, your circle, your network, but you're not alone, all right? So reconnecting with your village this week. Maybe that's where this fog is, that you've sort of been in a haze and now you're talking with your village. All right, we've got the Blue Angel Oracle. What have we got from the Blue Angel Oracle for the Earth people this week? So, yeah, so I did the hot tea, and I'm thinking I'm going to do a Dreamtime tea, like a dreamer's tea, because I found a dreamer's reading, which is like a clock, and I've been looking for a clock reading, and there it was. I found one. So I'm going to do a dreamer's reading. All right. Maitreya, Wisdom of the Ages. This looks like another card that he uses in each other deck. This is a Tony Carmen Selenaro deck, right? I'm going to actually pull out and do a little bit of, oh my God, it just opened up straight up to the page. No joke. There it is. All right, Maitreya. The Wisdom of the Ages. All right, listen to this, peeps. Here we are. Bit of story time for us. You have been on this earth many times before, and you will return many times to come. From each lifetime, you keep the most precious experiences, the ones that have made you the beautiful soul you are. You have witnessed many unfolding and many humanities unfolding, and have experienced all there is. Your mother in this life may have been your daughter in another. You may have been your child's child. You have experienced poverty and wealth, happiness and sadness, sickness and health. Yet through all of it, you have essentially stayed the same. Life is an endless cycle, and your soul's endless and you are your soul's endless unfoldment. Millions of earth years have passed, and millions more will come. What will the future be like? What shall it bring? Perhaps we will see things from a different perspective. Perhaps we can start now. Friends and enemies, black and white, of faith or no faith, not everyone and everything worth loving. We are we not all, in essence, part of the same family? All right. So that's really talking about the village, and that's really talking about connection. This is lifting the veil, perhaps, of, you thinking that you're small. We're not small, we're big. And this connection of our ages and the wisdom of the ages. And a lot of what I've been searching for, a lot of the decks that I've been searching for, is about the wisdom of the ages, right? And so this is connecting with that, and connecting and feeling like, there's times in life that I definitely feel like it's not the first time I've done something, or I get shown something once, and that I feel old. Like I feel old, I feel ancient sometimes. All right, And sometimes we all feel old, but it's about this wisdom thing and feeling like that, you know, we're all connected to something bigger inside of this. All right, talking about bigger and my DNA. Let's go ancient. Let's go to the dream time. Okay. So, and I got the sweet hot tea. That should be coming out again next week. I'll have to do that next week. And I've been doing the TikToks daily. Facebook, I've been trying to do them, and I've TikTok and the dailies, right? And so I've expanded that. I'm going to have to work that into my day. Going to make sure it works. All right. And bringing them to the peeps daily. All right, one more for the earth people for this week. What have we got? What do we got for the earth people? Connecting to our ancient, connecting to... All right, if you are after a personal reading, I do personal readings. I can send you a YouTube clip just like this one. Right, and it'll go through what the hot tea is for you. And connecting to and all different sorts of things. I can do them as all different sorts of reads. It's different ways that I can do them. If you'd like a sweet hot tea, I can do it as a self-love pyramid for you. If you're after a partnership read, like the hot tea, I can do that too. All right, one more go, and I'm going to split the deck if it doesn't spit one out. Oh, there we are. All right, we've got the fig tree. So we're going to the tree of knowledge in there. All right, so... there's a, you know, we're really looking at what the roots are. We're really looking at what your connections are. We're looking at the depth of everything inside of you. And this fig tree goes nice and long, and their trunks are hard, and you can live inside of there, and the knowledge that's kept inside of that, and the knowledge of all ages. Again, we're talking about the wisdom of all ages. So we're talking about you really connecting and lifting the fog, perhaps reconnecting with your village, reconnecting with your wise people, and really getting the knowledge of the ancients from this, the knowledge of the Gaia, of the earth, from all of your connections. This is really very grounded sort of start, earth people. I'm going to turn it down to deck. I'm going to put it down so you can see the Greenwood reading build up on the table, and then I'll add the individuals in the end. Thank you for still being here, and let's go. Let's see what we got. Let's build it up. All right, so we start with the present state. Frustration. Alright, so this is a team effort. This is like you're really shooting your arrows all over the place, and you don't know exactly where they're going to land. And it's verbalizing everything that you've got, and it's not hitting its mark. And so this is of the senses. So for me, this is a lot of brainstorming sometimes, getting it all out, getting all of the ideas out, even all the bad ones. But that's you sort of a bit frustration. Maybe they've got a lot of trains of thought going on. How do you connect all of this all together? How do you connect your past and your present and your future all together? So you're thinking about it. Got a lot of conversations going on, a lot of ideas going on. The next card is your spiritual mediator. It's the next energy that surrounds this. All right, we've got the breath of life. This is taking a nice deep breath. Center yourself, earth people. All right, this is really centering the and what your thoughts are, and condensing it and making it one train of thought, and really taking that nice deep breath. This is inspired, and you're going to start talking in a new way. All right, so it's about expressing your truth. As much as all of this is frustrating, it's about expressing your truth inside of you. The next card is your conscious will. It's what you consciously think about what's going on. I'm taking aim. This is why it's frustrating. You've really got your skills. You've really got everything aligned. You're really in that spot. You're in the zone. You've got all the potential energy. It's all pulled up. You've got your companions by your side. You know how to hit the mark. You've done this. You know it. You've got the skills, and you've got more arrows, more skills to take the target down. This is really empowered energy. This is really taking it on sort of energy. All right. That's nice. Take it on. Bring it into the physical realm. All right, all this knowledge, all of your ages, taking it and bringing it into the physical realm. What's the driving force? All right, wheels change. Life has changed. Life has changed. The wheel has changed. The earth has changed. The cycle has changed. We've broken the cycle. Things won't go back to whatever they were. We're in a different place now. We have a new spot, right? The earth is always changed. It just keeps changing. It's what we decide to hold on to and what we decide to let go. And you're embracing it. It's the source of your power. Things are moving. Things are changing, earth people. Rock stars. All right, next, what have we got is the unconscious empathy. This is our conscious will. What's our unconscious empathy? What's the unconscious for the earth peeps for this week? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, a lot of talking. Still a lot of talking. A lot of talking. You feel like you got to get a message out there. It might be that you're advertising. It might be that you need to get the word out there. You're still flinging these ideas around. There's a lot of chatter. There's a lot of banter. It might be internal dialogue that you've got going on. It could be an air element child that you're looking at. All right, but this is really like, you know, a lot of chatter, a lot of talking, a lot of messages, really being in the flow, really being in your social media, really being inside of it all. Really keeping on point is where you're at with that. All right, next up we have the challenge. What's your challenge? Earth people, rock stars. What's the challenge? It's expression. It's how you express yourself. It's how you perceive things. It's how you attack. It's what bit that you actually action. This guy's an action guy, and there's a lot of action going on. There's a lot of communication going on. It's choosing your words wisely. Maybe it's stepping up, because this is the challenge. It's how do you, really see this from a different perspective, and how do you push it forward to really give it the drive that it needs, all right, to give it the wind underneath its wings. All right, that's your challenge. Or maybe you're dealing with somebody like this inside of your circumstance, or you've got to be more like this. What's the healing element? What's going to help you with this scenario? Alright, maybe you're dealing with this sort of person. There's a lot of chatter going on. What's the healing element? Alright, you're wise, and you've got your knowledge, and you've got the village. It's a new foundation. It's stable. It's strong. This is where you lay your foundation stones, right? You got to be a little bit patient when you're laying a foundation stone of a building, of your investment, of a new path. Alright, and you're really taking it in. Where does this investment go? Where are you taking this new path? Alright, so there might be the frustrations, and that's what you're nutting it out, is how do you talk? And there's a lot of banter going on. How do you talk? And you're talking in a new, and you've got an aim, and the world has changed, right? Because you're laying a new foundation. So this, again, could be a new job, new house, new path, new relationship, physical change inside there. Physical, bring it on, right? That's your healing element, is that you're going to take it as a milestone in your life, and you know it. What's the general outcome for the earth element this week? What's the general outcome for the earth element for this week? Ooh. Fulfillment. Alright, this is really a balance. This is balancing it out. This is a fulfillment of your spirit and your soul. You're going to find something go to fruition. Something of your spirit and your passion, and something that you've put your hopes in, your dreams in. You're going to find fulfillment. Like the outcomes of the stuff. Like, it's like when you get the thumbs up, like this is the outcomes, and you're going to feel the spiritual, that you're in a right place at the right time, and it all sits perfectly for you, and you'll understand that when you're there. All right, we're looking for fulfillment. There's a lot of chatter going on. There's a lot of talk going on, but there's a new foundation, and you're really hitting some big elements in your movement in here and moving forward with your movement forward. This is really physical movement forward and physical movement forward, right? It's a lot, and you're laying a foundation here. A lot of banter, a lot of talk. All right, that's where we're at the moment. Earth element, this is where we are. Thank you for still being here. I'm going to start the individual star signs. So I'm going to start with Taurus. If you're not Taurus, jump down into the timestamps in the description, and you'll be able to fast forward. So Taurus, here we have it in the house. What do we got? 3 cards for Taurus for this week, which has got Easter in it. Oh, home. Oh, look, the strength of making a home. All right, so we've got our apple tree, and we're going to make our scrumpy cider from that. We can make our apple pies. This is where we can make life good. This is really about investing in the home and moving forward. All right, there's the other 2. All right, look at that. Look at the strength inside of that. There's a little guy who's standing in the door just there. He's waving. All right, this is our legacy, and we look forward at making our legacy. If we start with the foundation, we're moving forward, and we make ourselves a home. We're thinking about the home this week. All right, and there's a transition. So we were talking about this transition. We've got a lot of arrows on the table here. All right, we've got our mind. This is our mind going in a transition. We go from one place to another. All right, so when we make this transition, we are no longer in the place that we started, right? We make it all the way. So we get to, change our mind, and we get to move ourselves to another place, and we're no longer in that place. So maybe you've moved from a home, right? And you've moved from a home and you're moving to a home. All right, there's a transition inside of this spot inside of here for you. As you reflect, and there it is. There's the guy on the river again. All right, the soul. As you reflect back at your past, how you got to here, what it is that's made you who you are. We remove our emotions. We're still there, and they're loving, all right, but we're not worried about them as we reflect back at our life and where we've come from, to be in this place, to be in this home. All right, Taurus. That's a wonderful energy for you. I hope you have a lovely Easter, and I will catch you on the flip side. Check out the hot tea. It's out. All right, and now we got 2, 3 cards for Virgo. All right, Virgo in the house. Virgo in the house. What do we got for the Virgos? There's one. All right. I have, and bringing out the hot tea. Check it out, Virgos. It will be out now. I am also going to do the Dreamers tea, I believe. I say these things, but I did the hot tea, and here we are doing the weeklies. And I've been trying to do the dailies, and so we're bringing it all together. What do we got here? We have got a little bit of nesting. All right. So this is nesting, looking after yourself, looking after you. You know, you're practical being. This might be an earth element child, but this is looking after your nest, maybe a little bit of renovations, like maybe a message for a job. This could be a job like coming your way, particularly with this practical new beginning here, with this healing just here. We've got a foundation. This definitely could be a job because we've got kapow energy. All right, this is a spark of life. Things coming your way, Virgo, really strong. All right. All right, so you're settled in your home, but we got this really inspired energy around you that's going to bring on this fulfillment. All right, all this talking, all this energy, all this everything that's been going on, you putting your eye on your target and the movement that's going on, taking on the challenge maybe of having these conversations, really puts you in a nice home spot where you're looking after yourself in the home, but also this is perhaps a job and fulfillment and kapow. There it is. And there we are. We're going to get rid of old beliefs to go with it. We've got a new belief coming in here, and we're getting rid of old, clearing old, and we're healing ourselves. This is like a spiritual backburning going on just there, clearing our old beliefs that no longer serve us, Virgo. So I need a drink. That's what I need. All right. So Virgo, this is the last bit for the last sign that I do for the day. So I'm a little bit dry. I hope that resonates with you, Virgo, and that you're clearing out your spiritual beliefs. You don't have to believe what you believed before you've had a transition. You've gone somewhere else. I hope you have a lovely Easter, and I will catch you on the flip side. Check out the hot tea. I'll put in the links. All right. One more to go. Capricorn in the house. It's the last one for the evening too. All right, Capricorn, there's one. What do we got for you this week with this full moon? I keep thinking full moon. Right, with the Easter, what do we got? Easter, what do we got coming in for you this week? Capricorn, let it be good. What do we got? We start off with frustrations. We're after fulfillment. We've got a new foundation coming our way. There's a lot of banter. You've been very interactive. You know the world's changing, and you've been aiming at stuff. All right, what are we bringing in? The Knight of Cups. All right, this guy is a lover. He gets down, he gets back up again. Really strong energy, loving energy, playful. He's going to come in and let's see what else we got. Oh, and we got the fire and the strength and the passion. This is the passionate. This is passion on passion, and we go from this loving, playful guy to this really impassioned, drive, sexual passion, like sort of dude, right? All right, one more for Capricorn. What else have we got to go for this fulfillment? What's coming out of this? Joy. All right, jumping for joy. Now, we do have kapow. This is also a great sort of energies, Capricorn. This has got a nice, like, jive going on. This night is really loving, and we've got this real sexually impassioned, like, a man of faith and that healing sexual drive in there. Our fulfillment, again, you can see fulfillment, those two snakes, again, inside of here. We hit that there. Like, and we're going to jump for joy. Look at that. Really happy stuff for you, Capricorn. All right. I love it when it comes out good. I hope you have a lovely Easter. Check out the hot tea, a partnership reading. It's going to be out too. And try to catch my TikToks and the dailies. I'm going to try try to make sure that I've got them all out for us. I hope that you have a lovely week. I can see that you will. And I will catch you on the flip side. Thank you for being here, Capricorn. Bye.